So I went ahead and glued in my foldable so that I had some space down here to write, because we want all the space and the space to work these examples. We're going to do 3. The first one is an example for the product to sum. So we're going product to sum. And what we're going to do is we're going to, how do I want to word this? Express the product as a sum. So that's how the instructions will look. Express the product as a sum. And here's our product. Sine of 8x times sine of 3x. So remember what I said about their angle measures are going to be different. Notice these angle measures aren't the same. So we can't just say like this equals sine of 11x. No, shame on you. Can't do that. Okay? They have different angle measures, therefore they represent different things entirely. So the only way we can express this as a sum now is to use our formula. So we're going to look in there and see that we've got a sine times a sine. So that's going to be number 1. So this is the formula we're going to use. Our alpha is going to be 8x and our beta is going to be 3x. And we're going to plug it into this. So whenever I'm working, number 1 is what we're working with. So if you need to pause, that's the one we're looking at. So off to the side, I'm just going to make note that my alpha is 8x, my beta is 3x. I highly suggest that for some of you who kind of get lost in a problem, so that way you can know what you did and I can know what you did if you don't finish it. So this is going to be equal to 1/2 times cosine of 8x minus 3x minus cosine of 8x plus 3x. Now remember, I got all this from the formula and just plugging in alpha and beta. That's it. Then from there, we just need to simplify. So I'm going to rewrite it as 1/2 cosine of 5x minus cosine of 11x. And you can leave it like that, or you can distribute the 1/2 so that it's 1/2 cosine of 5x minus 1/2 cosine of 11x. Remember, these cannot be combined. So make note of that. Can't be combined. Different angle measures. And we just did it. We took a product and we turned it into a sum, and that's it. Well, or a difference, okay, if you're being technical. So now let's go over to the right side and let's go in the reverse. This time we're going to go from a sum to a product. So sum to product. And again, we're going to this time express the sum as a product. And always read the directions, okay? Make sure you know what you're even supposed to be doing. That makes a big difference. So express the sum as a product. Here's your sum. Cosine of 4x minus cosine of 3x. So we're going to look in our foldable and figure out which formula will make this sum into a product. So I'm going to look at my bottom half, and I need a cosine minus a cosine. Okay, so I'm going to use this bottom one here. The one that has a negative out front, has 2 signs, one's with plus, one's with minus. Okay, got it. So that's what I'm going to use. So go back over here, and I'm going to say, okay, this is equal to -2. Oh, I need to identify my alpha and beta off to the side. Some of you, that's going to be very helpful. So -2 times sine of 4x plus 3x all over 2 times sine of 4x minus 3x all over 2. So now we need to clean up a little bit because these angle measures are kind of yucky. So -2 outside, we have sine of 4x plus 3x. That's 7x divided by 2. So it's 7/2 x times sine of 4x minus 3x. That's x over 2 or 1/2 x. You can write it either way. And we're done. That's it. There's no distributing this 2 because it's all multiplication. So right over here, don't distribute. All multiplication. Okay, I kind of wrote it a little close, but you get the point. Do not distribute. There is no plus, no minus sign in here, so don't do it. So the last thing I want to do with you is verifying identities proof. I'm going to pause the video and go to a new one.